Okay, wait, I gotta get my notes. Hi everyone, it's Christine. Welcome back to Amidst the Chaos. I'm so excited because today I'm participating in a video tag that is hosted by Christina from the DIY Mummy. It is the home decor and DIY organizational challenge. And so there's going to be a ton of videos part of this playlist. And if you are joining us over from another video, welcome. We hope you hit that subscribe button and stick around for a little while. And I will have all the videos linked in the description box below. So make sure to go check that out, because who doesn't love to organize and kind of declutter and clean out their home at the start of a new year? So today's video for this challenge is actually going to focus around kids. I am going to show you 5 ways to help declutter and organize your kid clutter for 2017. If you don't know, quick history lesson. I have 3 kids. They are 6, 5, and almost 3, which is kind of nuts. Means there's a lot of chaos, hence the name. And there's a lot of stuff everywhere, all the time. Oh my goodness. And I don't know about you, but I feel like stuff and clutter really gives me anxiety, actually. And so I am constantly, like seriously, constantly all throughout the year, taking steps and actions to declutter my home. And it feels like just when we get one space done, another space is all cluttered up. And so today I wanted to share with you my 5 tips on what I do all throughout the year to help organize and declutter my kids' stuff. So without further ado, let's just dive right in. Okay, so first tip, right now it is January. Many of us are in winter, and so that means there's a lot of extra winter gear. There's a lot of extra shoe situation going on, and mitts and hats and all of that. In our hallway closet, we have one of those hanging organizational bins that we got at IKEA. They're super inexpensive, and what we've done, the top bin is where all of the hats and mitts get stored. We put everything when everybody gets home from school, everything goes into that top bin unless it's wet, and it goes right into the dryer for a quick dry and then back into that bin, so we know exactly where it is. Then below, each kid has their own cubby. Every kid is expected to put their shoes in their own cubby. Now obviously boots and stuff stay on the mat to dry. So that is my first tip. Have some kind of organizational system in your front hallway that your kids can actually reach and that they can actually understand how to use. That just helps organize things so much better for that front hallway. Number 2. So a couple of times a year, go through your kids' toys and get rid of stuff. For sure, you want to do it before Christmas and before a birthday, because you know they're just going to get more stuff at Christmas and birthday parties, and you don't want to just keep collecting and collecting and collecting. So when we do this, typically, first of all, we do it when the kids aren't around. I don't have time to debate every single precious little thing. I always will have 3 separate bins or garbage bags or whatever I can find at the time. You're gonna have one that's just for garbage, because chances are there are broken toys in there, you know, just free stuff that they get places that they kept. Toss it in the garbage pile. The second pile is gonna be to donate. The third pile you're gonna make is to sell. That's how we do it. We do 3 piles: garbage, donate, sell, and we do this multiple times a year to help reduce the kid clutter and organize their toys. Because listen, what I found is if kids have too much, they don't even know where to start. And so we really have reduced the number of toys our kids have, and I find that it helps them enjoy their toys that much more. All right, number 3, along with putting away toys and bins and for donating and selling and getting rid of, I also always keep a Rubbermaid tub in each of the kids' closets, and that is where all of their clothes that no longer fit them go into. And so this just helps reduce the amount of clothing in their drawers, and sometimes you don't always know what to do with, you know, the clothes that doesn't fit anymore. And so I've always found that keeping a Rubbermaid tub in their closet so that I can change out what no longer fits, and then once the tub gets too full, that's the time that it goes out the door to the thrift store. Tip number 3, you're gonna wanna create functional spaces for your kids to be able to fully enjoy their toys. We found that when we moved into our home, this is one of our smaller homes that we've lived in, we tried to figure out what was the most important to the kids, and this last season, it was Lego. And so, but what we found is that they had no space to make their Lego. And so they were often bringing it into the kitchen, and then I'd have Lego pieces that I would step on all the time, and it would drive me nuts. And I said to my husband, we have to figure out a way for them to do this in their room, not on the floor. And so we went and found these awesome desks. I don't even think they're meant to be a desk. I think they're actually meant to be some kind of storage unit. There's like a rolly thing that goes underneath them at IKEA. But we just bought the top part and made it into a desk, and then we bought this storage system, and I'm gonna link it below so you can go and check it out. It's really inexpensive and it's perfect for Lego. And so all of these bins are filled with Lego pieces for my boys, and then we've got 2 stools here, and the 2 kids can play side by side with their Lego and build their Lego, and trust me, they spend hours in here doing that. It has been so perfect. That's my 4th tip. Organize and create your kids' space in a functional and practical way that they can really enjoy and utilize the toys that they love the most. Whew, that was a mouthful, that one. All right, 5th and final point. So, if any of you are parents who are watching this, and you know that when your kid comes home from school, there are piles and piles of paper. And I'm not just talking paperwork like for ordering a pizza. I'm talking about all the craft and schoolwork that the kids will do at school. And like, I'm all for that. That's exciting. I love it. But I cannot handle paper after paper after paper after paper after paper. I mean, we're drowning in crafts here. Like, it's nuts. And so what I've started to do now is I will keep the absolute most amazing sentimental ones. And I have one bin where I keep those things. But for everything else, I take a picture of it, and then I toss the paper out. And so when we take the picture, we still have it. And then I organize it into a folder on my phone or on my computer. And then eventually the plan will be, which I haven't done it yet, but the plan will be to put them into some kind of an online photo book and then print that off. And then that can be, you know, their first 5 years of school and have some kind of memory like that for them. But there's just no way I can keep on top of all that paperwork. So keep the most sentimental ones and take a picture of the rest and toss everything else. And that is how you will stay on top of organizing all that kid craft paperwork. So those are my 5 top tips on how to organize and declutter your kid clutter. So I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to give it a thumbs up if you did. We'd love it if you'd stick around and click that subscribe button, and we will see you next time. Take care. Bye.